You got it broadcasting? I need to share it.
We're live from Liberty Eylau High School. It's going to be Liberty Eylau versus Idabel tonight. And I was just told the last time Liberty Eylau girls played, they beat a team 78-0.
That's correct. Yeah, this weekend in the Athens tournament.
Played down in a tournament this weekend, and that's what it came up with. Coach said they put them on the line several times, just never made a shot. Yeah, I don't know. That's not a good game to be a part of on either side.
I tell you, that other team doesn't want me announcing that game.
No,
I've been tripping smooth out.
That might have been a little bit rough as we get ready for the
What's going on, brother?
national anthem here.
So I just noticed we don't have a player up here on the Wall of Fame past 1984. What's up with that?
No, they were in the class of 1984. We have two more plaques that are
can I guess
right now, recognizing some of the guys from 1959, and then we'll have some more that come in as well.
Okay.
So
let's do this. Let's go to player introductions.
Number 33, Eylau. Number 2, Madison Pratt.
trying to figure out how to share this to our school page.
In the future, when we come out, we have access to the thing. You can, you have to give him access, and we can do it. It'll go live on both. Yeah,
that's what we need to do. I can write a post.
So, Coach told us I'm a last names guy. Howard, Meadows, and Rob are the ones to watch.
Yeah, that's some of the girls that have been, leaders for quite a while. Leah Howard is a senior out here. Decoria Meadows is a senior as well. And Tanner Robb, senior. So, those girls, rather, have been around Coach's system for quite some time.
I recognize her from volleyball.
Yeah.
She's got some hops. This is the loudest gym I've been in this year.
Yeah, we're right under a speaker, and Coach Gurley gets real excited on the microphone.
Of course, we're right underneath the speakers.
We had we replaced this speaker system a couple years ago. It was
this is a nice.
It was time to be done.
Or Coliseum. What do you call it?
It's a good gym over here. That's a freshman. See? Microphone feeding back. He's got it cranked up. He just can't. He likes it. He can't help himself.
It's got to be loud. Got to be super loud.
Whoa, look at these jerseys down here. This uniform. Some old school Trailblazers going on? I don't want to. I would not have designed that.
There's a lot happening there.
I have a feeling our cameras are not going to be able to focus on. What do you think about them uniforms, Aaron? He doesn't like them. Got to be known for something.
Quick foul starting off there.
Liberty Eylau's going to start off with the ball.
So, got it. Miss Rob.
Oh, a little long there.
A little off target.
Look at the ball movement on that.
Movement there, yeah. You see the Leopards are going to come out in a press, try to provide some pressure down the field. Not down the field. I'm used to calling football. Down the court, rather. White ball.
There you go.
A lot of times you try to get a team off their rhythm early by getting in their face down there.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see if
that
we
was
continue
great
to
ball
do that.
movement. You can tell Coach Watson's been Coach Watson's been coaching them up. Money! Tanner Rob with the three-pointer.
That was a deep three-pointer, too.
Oh, yeah.
She was a couple steps off the line there.
And then down here playing some defense.
Yeah, hustle play. I like Liberty Eylau's shoes. Y'all are Nike sponsored, aren't you?
Yes, we are. Yeah. We just signed a Nike sponsorship through BSN this year, actually.
Oh, get the Euro step. Leah Howe with the Euro step.
Idabel. Sorry, I'm banging on the table. I'm not a good commentator for basketball because I like to watch it, so I get a little bit excited.
Well, once I learn their names, I'll get better. I like to do it and make fun of Chuck and Tony when I'm playing, and I like to. Chuck and Tony they say the same things quite a bit over and over.
Oh yeah.
So I try to make fun of them a little bit, but evidently they don't ever watch because they've never said anything to me about it.
Yeah, it's especially when you call something on the radio, it gets really hard to. You have to be conscious of that and try not to continue to say the same thing.
When I learn everybody's name with a number and it gets easier, I'm real bad about just saying everything that's happening when I forget people are watching.
Oh yeah, we're on. Well, see, and I'm used to doing radio, so I don't know enough of the language of basketball to make it make sense anyway, so it's okay.
Trevelyan Hodge says the Lady Leopards are rolling. Thanks for tuning in.
Again, you can see
Put down in the comments what you think about the Idabel uniform. Oh, strong defense right there. I know this guy from Church League.
Really?
Got me my first and only technical ever.
Well, you should have acted right. These guys, you see them in a lot of games. I've been seeing them for a lot of years around here.
Oh, look at the block. Put on the line.
That's all right. Hey, good job, Dave.
Great block by Meadows. See, Miss Garrett's watching.
Wide open.
Sorry, Miss Garrett.
Said your parents were watching?
I meant to say his wife. I don't know what I'm talking about.
My wife is on there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just trying to make sure.
Wondering why you're not home yet.
Yeah, shout out to the wife, making sure that I don't embarrass her on live Facebook feed.
And you just took her on a trip. Got to go doing some sightseeing before Christmas time.
Yeah, we did. We went to New York City, and that was a good time for her 10-year cancer-free remission.
Oh, God. Oh, that was, okay, I thought that, I didn't know if it was an anniversary or what. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. That's what
Certainly
she wanted to do, so.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
There you go. Good rebound.
You know, a lot of times when you got somebody that's a setup shooter, they're not playing a lot of defense, but Tanner's on both ends of the court down here, boy. That was
great finish by Meadows.
Decoria moves well with the ball.
Well, it was 78-0 last time they played. It's 11-0 right now.
Nah, it won't be there.
Uh-oh.
Out of bounds. Lady Leopard basketball.
This is a different pace of play that I'm used to seeing in girls basketball.
What do you mean?
The way they're moving the ball around and you're firing right at the...
Yeah, it's...
I'm used to seeing plays ran and it's more
we're doing
just
a good job of moving the ball.
cutting and passing.
You know, Coach Watson was here in all those years you see in the banners under Coach Cochran. She played for him, went to Austin with him, and that's the style of basketball that really works, especially in girls basketball. You don't see it. You know, Winsboro was doing it back then, now where he is, and Liberty Eylau started doing that, where you've got girls that are pressing, moving the ball around, shooting a lot of shots, and you're right, that is disconcerting sometimes for somebody to come in and they're like, whoa.
Eric Aiken said, quit acting like you know basketball, Matt.
You know what? Eric Aiken needs to quit acting like he knows English. So
Eric Aiken was out at Pewitt today serving pizza up.
He's real good at just riding around with people.
Yeah. He does have a way of just always being there.
Just showing up and riding around with it. Yeah, he just gets a free ride. He rode with me last time I went down to Pewitt, you know. Oh.
The last game and first quarter of this game, the Liberty Eylau girls 91, other teams 0. Let's see if another team can score on them here.
I think we might get a made free throw here.
That was good form. Oh, it didn't fall.
It was close. That one was in and out.
Story of my life. Just can't quite make a basketball go in the rim.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, my goodness.
91-1. Give me an update on score. It is 13-1, Liberty Eylau. And they're moving the ball around quick. Brianna Webster going to the line.
Again, that's one of the things that'll make Coach happy. You get that offside rebound always. You hear him say that all the time, get on the offside, but you don't see it a lot. Of course, you see it more in high school than maybe middle school level.
Lady Leopard, 30-second timeout. Correction, timeout. Lady Warriors.
So how was y'all's Thanksgiving? No, you had a big vacation. Y'all went after Thanksgiving, didn't y'all?
Yeah, it was after Thanksgiving, but it was good. We stayed in town and got the kids up in the weight room a little bit over the break, and then let them go and see their family some and doing that kind of stuff. So it was a good break. And
Matt Fry's out here traveling all across Texas, evidently.
Yeah, we went to San Antonio, back over to Corpus Christi, saw some family there, and then came back home. So it was good to see folks that weren't able to make it up. My cousin's husband is a coach down at Rockport Fulton, and so they were still playing ball, so couldn't make it up here. So got to go see him and them.
All my family lives in like the same area, so I don't get to travel and go anywhere and get a free room. Oh, it's an arch on it. Webster makes 1-1.
there you go.
What's that pressure defense will do?
There you go.
Ooh, big time three. Big time three for a
Started off hot tonight, making a bunch of open shots. That's good. That's what you want to see.
Idabel's going to have to pop out of that zone. They're going to have to try to go man-to-man.
I don't know.
Man, that is a nice move.
Little Euro
That's the second
step.
time I've seen her do it tonight. Good finish. Great finish by Howard.
Oh my
Just now joining in, 3 minutes left to go in the first, 21-1, Liberty Eylau.
How many steps we taking?
Yeah. So in JV, I noticed they had 2 referees. Now they have 3 at varsity.
Yeah, you had 2 guys that called all the underclass, and then these 3 guys will call this. And generally, we would play the JV games over in the second gym, but we've got testing this week, so.
Yeah. Oh, great block by Brianna Webster. And I share her anger, I guess. That was a clean block.
Yeah, it wasn't a foul. He just called it out of bounds.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah,
my bad.
he just said it was out.
Good block.
Another block.
That's a good one.
It's another block by Tanner Robb right there.
Good finish by number 11.
There you go.
Good kick out.
Move it.
Nice move. Couldn't get it to fall. Idabel's going to push it up the court here.
Yep. Got on a little bit.
They're going to get Robb on a foul.
That foul is 15, Tanner Robb, second personal. 14 foul.
You know, Morgan, the Leopards and the Lady Leopards both will be in the Gunslinger tournament this weekend down in New Boston. Big basketball tournament they always have. You'll have teams from all around Northeast Texas out there. So, you know, folks are around. You just like good basketball. It'll be going on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's always a good time to go out there and watch. You'll see some
boys and girls playing.
Boys and girls both play. Usually you'll have some teams from Arkansas in there. Maybe even like as far away as Prescott's come before Hope, those kind of guys. And usually got some pretty good basketball that goes on, so it'll be worth going to watch.
They ever let you sneak away and go down there?
I'll probably try to get down there.
Does Matt have to sneak around anywhere?
Well, when you're this big, you don't do a lot of sneaking. But we can try to catch at least a game if we can get down there.
I may try to sneak out there Thursday, and if you want to run down there with me, and
I'll probably be around.
say hi to some people.
Fucking good ball control.
That was a double dribble.
Can't make cheap mistakes. You know, I was talking to the referee before the game, and we were just kind of making jokes, and somebody had fallen down, and he goes, well, that's the ref's fault. You know, everything's the ref's fault, you know, and that.
Yeah.
But he talked about the difference in teams that press and don't press, and he said, he said people will be upset because the press team has more fouls. He goes, it's going to come with the territory. It's part of what you get. And you can see tonight here early in this one, we have 5 fouls to their 2. But a lot of times you're going to get that when you're pressuring and playing that fast.
Yeah.
Question number 1, Leah Howard.
Good rebound.
Good job.
Rebound by Meadows. She's playing great both ends of the court. Good steal and finish by Idabel there. Crabtree's going to bring it up. Fouled.
There you go. They're pressing, and there you go. We get a foul for them.
That foul is 34, Thompson, the first person.
I want to give a shout out to Liberty Eylau great Trey Carsons. Hopefully he gets on this Detroit Lions roster, but he sent us a video to the Paul Pewitt football players we posted tonight. Something he didn't have to do. There's several things I've noticed he's been doing in the community, giving back quite a bit. It's those little things, man, that makes the difference.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that knows where he came from, really cares about kids.
Yeah.
Every time you see him, he's doing something for kids. And I think even when he was in college at A&M, there were a lot of people that talked about that. My cousin went to a game and saw him, and he's like, I used your name, I hope I didn't bother you. And I was like, that's fine. And just talked about how he stopped and talked to his son for a while and all that. And that people remember that stuff, and especially kids do.
Oh, yeah. Short time I've spent with him, I think a lot of him.
Yeah, so he, started for the Lions, went over, played for them, started against the Giants, had a pretty good game, came out and had pulled his hamstring, and so went out on injured reserve there and was released from that. And then today they brought him back in to look at, come to a tryout and see if maybe they can pick him up and use him for the stretch here. And so hopefully he can get picked up. That running backs coach was at the Bengals when he first got into the league.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so he knew Trey, knows the system, really knows what he's good at, and really always thought a lot of Trey. And so hopefully that's somewhere he can get picked up, maybe hang on for a while. The Lions kind of got bit by the injury bug a lot this year, but they've got some really good players. And so if he can get on there and do something for a few years, I feel like he can be a part of a pretty good football team up there.
Man, I tell you, that is one career path that is cutthroat, playing the NFL. We watched him play for the Packers. We were at the same game, Packers against the Cowboys. The very next week, he's starting for the Lions.
Yeah,
the very next week,
it's
right?
a business.
Yeah.
Well, he was off a week, and then the week after that, yeah. So I'm glad he was still on the Packers when that game came.
Yeah,
since we had the tickets and everything for it. But yeah, it worked out. And again, he was part of that class of kids I had from the time they were in 6th grade. I've got several of them that work here now, ones that are all across the country, and just really a good group of kids all the way around.
Yeah, and that's what you love to see is those guys that pour back into the community, like you were saying, and he does a great job of that. And we got so many alumni that do that, and that's awesome to see.
Well, Michael James comes back all the time, and forgive me, I can't think of his name because I hadn't met him, the track guy.
Jerry and Lawson.
Lawson, they all come back in the community and do so much for us.
And Jerry's training for Tokyo right now. He's should be out there. His coach, who was at the University of Arkansas, moved to Tennessee. So now he's out there training, so he's not nearly as close to home as he used to be.
Yeah, I saw that. He was at Miami one day training. He just goes around living the life.
I'm going to jump off real quick, let Coach Davis jump on here and talk about our basketball program a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, we'll bring him over. Come on, Coach. Come on right here in the middle.
Doing, Coach Davis?
Hey, sir.
Morgan Smith.
All right.
Man, tell me about your basketball team.
Like I said, we're a mixture of young kids and older kids. We're learning a new system. We're slowly moving in the right direction, so I feel pretty good right now.
Good. What kind of style do you play?
We're up tempo. We're going to push the ball. We're going to force. We want to play 94 foot.
Love it. Matt said he could get out there, suit up tonight, and run it up and down the court.
He's incorrect. He is incorrect. Coach, I know that you've been, around coaching for several years, and one of the things that you really try to push in your players is just how they play, but the character that they play with and the team attitude and that. What's your message to those guys? What kind of young men do you expect them to be when they play for you?
I expect them to be humble, and I expect them to play hard, and I expect them to share the basketball because if we can force defenses to cover the whole floor, we like doing that. And at the same time, we want to have a certain way we play and play at a high level on top of that.
Yes, sir. Who are some of the guys we need to watch for tonight on Liberty Eylau? Who are the ones that you say, okay, these are the guys that if they're doing what they're supposed to do, we got a good chance?
Kentrell Atkins is our shooting guard. He's been scoring pretty good. He had one bad game so far. Doing well for us. Javon Hunter, both of them are seniors. Okay. He's the big man inside, and he demands a lot of attention. Pretty strong fella. If we get those two going and off, everything else kind of fits together.
Do you know anything about this Idabel team, or they just show up off the bus and here we go?
They're pretty athletic. They got some kids that can jump and run, and we feel like we got to contain them. I think we got a side advantage, but we got to make sure we utilize what we have.
Gotcha. Tell you, Coach Watson has her girls out here moving pretty quick so far.
Yeah, no, Joe, they're out here using the Euro step and everything.
Yes, sir. I'm telling you, we both play fast and furious.
Oh, great job by Rob getting that ball out. Oh, she did it again.
Oh,
Hey. Some of y'all are getting that, man. I'm about to use that for highlight. Hey, wait till I put some highlights out of this Euro step. Boy. That's going to look great in reverse.
Got a little boomerang clip.
Yeah. Little instant replay. Call it the Euro replay. Most players aren't really coordinated to use that. How long ago was it when refs were still calling that a travel?
You know, the game just keep evolving.
Yeah.
I mean, used to when you drop the basketball and pick it up, you can't dribble anymore. Now, I got to get used to that.
Yeah, it seems like as athleticism has increased over the years, you've had to adjust because you'll still see people do things and you're like, I don't think that can be done. And then you're like, okay, well, I guess they are doing it.
Yes,
So
they
you
are. I
just have
mean,
to
kids
adjust
today
yourself.
are unbelievable talent-wise, and they're really large and they're real athletic. I mean, and even the little guys are very skilled.
That's definitely a skill move that Howard is using down there. Great finish. If my numbers are right, that's 6 for Meadows. Howard has 9 on the night. You got any guys playing above the rim?
Yes, we got a few guys that can get up there pretty good right now. They're seniors. We got about 3 of them that can dunk,
Nice.
and they play pretty high.
I was looking at these backboards. I got to devise something that'll work with that for the backboard cam. But we have, I don't think will.
Can't get over like that.
Yes, you're right.
I wonder if you could get some extra padded reclining seats for this setup here.
Man, just put them in the budget next year. Man, just put them in the budget.
Killing me.
Yeah, I'll accept a padded seat donation from Liberty Eylau.
Surely, like, Four States Furniture, or somebody can come on as a sponsor.
Hey, these were the only seats in all of Texarkana. We had to get them from Harbor Freight. Nobody had these.
Wow.
You know, I had to have them pretty quick when I first got them.
That's why they had these fancy flames on them.
Yeah,
so.
man. It's called the hot seats. What do you think about this uniforms by Idabel?
I've seen a lot of uniforms. I haven't seen anything like that.
Guys are telling me our cameras won't focus on them.
I can see that. You look at them, they're different, and especially when they're moving on top of that.
Maybe that's part of the plan. It disorients the other team.
They probably never thought they were going to be on TV, I don't guess.
Man.
Great pass. Great finish. Oh, it falls off the front.
Gotta make it.
You see that all the time, you know, miss a layup and then try to make it up and foul, you know.
Yeah, you're right. I mean.
Whoa. Lane needs to go play quarterback somewhere. Did you see that?
Pretty good arm.
Woo.
Man.
Give her own replay, Matt.
Oh, yeah, we can watch it here.
Glad she didn't tag that girl in the head. Howard with the rebound. Oh, man.
Coach, I know you got Coach Harmon that works with you. You know, he's one of those guys I've kind of seen over the years really does, to me, a good job of having relationships with kids, really a pro kid coach. Those, you know, you got a lot of people that know X's and O's. I don't see a lot of those kind of guys. And have you noticed that about Coach Harmon? Kind of what kind of asset has he been to you?
Oh, he's been great. We've been knowing each other for quite some time and been hoping to work together with one another. But it's been great having him as an assistant. You get a lot of guys that they either work hard or they don't know anything. He works extremely hard, and he knows the game well. And
There you go.
Great asset with me. And we kind of have a good Batman Robin game plan with the kid and stuff, so we keep a lot of stuff under control, and it's been fun having him. He's a great asset.
So you a pretty intense coach out there? Is that kind of
Yes, sir, I am. He runs a little interference for me from time to time, but
You can tell he's got this deep voice.
yeah,
He probably started his coaching career at a high-pitched voice.
Yeah, exactly.
Somewhere along the way we've been talking, and I missed about 10 points.
That was Day that made that.
Rip right there by Norris. Comes down with the finish.
Nice shot.
29-14, Liberty Eylau. 3 minutes left to go in the half. They're going to trap them.
Good hustle.
Rob's diving for it. And get the jump ball. Going to stay with Idabel. Great effort play right there. They keep trying to post Tedderella. She's not letting them.
No. She is a hard-playing young lady.
Yeah.
Has she been here several years? Of course, I've been away from the classroom so long now I don't recognize hardly anything.
I'm telling you.
I didn't know if she came. I mean, she's a senior. I didn't know if she came from the middle school and was here. Or.
I'm not sure.
Full timeout.
2:28 left to go in the half. 29-14. Liberty Eylau leading. Leah Howard with 9 points. Tamara Norris with 2. Meadows with 8. Tanner Robb 5 with a big three-pointer starting out the night. Kayla Crabtree with 2. Brianna Webster making a free throw early with the point. And I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of points.
That adds up to 29.
Does it?
So, yeah.
Did you do math that quick?
I can, which is scary. I have a journalism degree, but I can add up single-digit numbers pretty good.
All right. That's all right.
You get much past that, and I may be in trouble.
All let's do is zoom in the picture. It's not actually what you're saying, what the camera's doing.
And it's been a few times there that Kayla just got moving real fast and allowed him to pick the ball off.
Yes, you're right. She goes so fast sometimes, I think she surprised herself.
It's not zoomed in on it. Very smart not to foul there. Great play there by Howard. Let's see if we hit her with a Euro step.
Leah.
Doesn't need to.
Oh,
Going to the line. Then we'll come down to y'all's game Tuesday. Watch y'all play Atlanta.
Oh, okay. That'd be a good little game. Good little test for us. Big, extremely tall fella. Pretty athletic. It'd be a good game for us.
And man, keep in mind, I don't watch near the basketball you do, but I think he's the best high school basketball player I've seen in person.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen him play yet. I've heard about him. I got a film. I haven't looked at him. I'll start looking at him here pretty soon.
All right, well, let me tell you this. Tell your guys to block out.
Yeah,
And they need to block out
dunks.
at like the three-point line.
He dunks a bunch of balls. That's what I'm hearing about him.
Yeah, you do not want to have one come off the front of the rim and not have him blocked out. But that Hunter Allen kid, I went in there. I'd never heard of him, and I got a video. The guy's head's above the rim.
I believe that. He is extremely long.
Yeah. I was sitting there thinking, it took me like about halfway through that Texas High game to realize they're a 3A school.
Yeah.
Some of the competition they're going to play,
Yeah, we played them back. I remember, I guess it was last year. Well, maybe the year before when he was a freshman.
Yeah, I think so.
And we played them down there and really expected them to do a lot more in 3A. And maybe this year in basketball, this will be a time for them to put it together.
They ran into Commerce last year, and Commerce was pretty dang good.
Yeah.
And they hurt a lot of teams. They beat some really good teams, really big schools.
But,
Control by number 22. Jalen Crabtree, the first person.
He didn't even take a step. He jumped straight up.
He's long fella.
Man,
got
this other kid, that's not even.
and one.
I hear those two guys there are pretty exceptional.
You know what I've noticed? It's not a knock on tall guys, but
That was Aaliyah. That was Aaliyah, got a 2. Now she's shooting 1. Yeah, Aaliyah.
a lot of times you see the tall players, they're great until you put somebody their height playing against them.
Yeah.
You know, CJ and Damian that night, man, they were just lighting it up. They put on a show. There's a lot of people there.
Yeah, you'll see that with a lot of these high school football players too. You get somebody and they're a big-bodied guy, big defensive player, this kind of stuff, and they're doing real big stuff against high school O-line and all that, and all of a sudden you get D1 college and you got somebody that's 6'10", 320 around there, and they bench press twice as much as you weigh, and they just kind of throw you around it. And those guys have to really change their game quite a bit when they get to that level.
You're right. They have to make sure they do the little things right when they're young, because you got to put it all together, and you're playing against some people that are way bigger and better.
Great rebound there by Sanders. Billy Lavender's watching.
Who's that?
Billy Lavender.
Billy Lavender.
Does he? Y'all smile. Does he come by clothes from the Eylau store? Does he have Liberty Eylau's clothes too? This guy bandwagon like I've never seen.
I think he's a pretty big Texas High guy, and then University of Arkansas guy.
Well, he shows up at Arkansas High, dressed out in Arkansas gear. Comes down to Atlanta wearing Atlanta Rabbits gear. No, I'm just joking. He didn't do that.
I was like, what?
He did have some red Jordans on. He was,
I've got Razorback gear, but it was because I root for the university. So
Billy's a sports fan, though. Howard's having a great game. 12 points on the night, looking to make it 13. Great rebound right there by Sanders.
Man, that's a big wow. Big rebound there.
I'm going to start just doing what this guy does. I might be decent at that.
just pop him into the system.
Oh, great finish. What's that? Eylau Howard. 36-16, Liberty Eylau leading. Coach, what are you looking for your team tonight to come away with the W?
We got to play great defense, protect the paint, and get out on our fast break. We've been here and there a little bit, but we hope to get that solidified today and just try to get a little bit better before Thursday.
Where are you going to be at Thursday? Oh, you have a tournament.
Yeah, go to New Boston. We'll play Idabel again next Friday. We'll play them again Friday.
What time do you play Thursday, do you know?
9:30.
9:30 in the morning?
In the morning. And then we have 2 games on Friday. We play at 8 o'clock and come back at like 7:30 that night.
All right. I might be able to do that. What is LP&D?
Leopard pride never die.
Okay, I like it. Y'all sound system in here is legit.
Yes, it is. It really is.
That the talk-in receiver, right?
Yes, Watson, Malik Watson. And then the other one is DeAndre Wakefield.
Oh, okay. He's a good receiver too. He a junior?
Both of them seniors.
Both of them seniors.
Our height is seniors except for one.
Well, the guys' uniforms aren't near as creative as the girls.
They were very creative with the girls.
Their shorts remind me of the Gonzaga shorts from back in the day.
Looks like they have home plates on them.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite basketball player?
I don't know. I like a bunch of them.
You a Russell Westbrook or a James Harden kind of guy?
Neither one of them. I like the big fella from Milwaukee. I like him.
Oh, yeah.
Giannis. I like him. He just do so much for a guy his size. He's a freak of nature.
And that's kind of what I was talking about earlier. It used to people that size couldn't play.
Yeah.
I mean, even somebody LeBron's size, 25 years ago, it's like, all right, you're a post, go stand down there and wait.
You don't come outside, and now he's penetrating off the dribble, shooting threes. I mean, he's doing it all.
It's kind of unfair.
It is. I mean, the game is really changing.
I can't wait for Zion to come back. I almost feel like this is a rating scam they're doing to us. They're going to wait till the second half of the year, and the build-up for Zion is going to be so huge. I bet you won't be able to get in that stadium for probably less than $500.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, though.
And the way nobody plays defense in the NBA, he's going to put on a show.
Oh, he's going to get his moments to really stand out, that's for sure.
So what's going on with the shorts? See, we've gone, in the 80s, everybody was shorts.
I've noticed this.
Then we all had really long shorts. You had the Fab Five, long shorts, long socks. Now all of a sudden, here we are, and they're rolling their shorts up.
Oh, it's wearing me out because that's the first thing. They came out the rule last year. They kind of did away with it. Well, this year, they said as long as you don't have the strings exposed. So now they're really rolling that. Nike's making a shorter short. It makes it even crazier looking.
I never thought we'd see that again.
Everything goes in cycles, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say this. Yeah, should have put the backboard cam up. Should have zip tied it up there.
He will please everybody because he's going to dunk every chance he gets.
Yeah.
Plays tremendous defense. He may lead us in steals right now. He's getting better. He started, and now he's coming off the bench because I need some energy, and he brings that to the table.
We had a couple guys back in the day that they weren't shooters. They weren't going to come out. Mark Weston Huff was one of those. But
Yes.
if you put him on the best player of the other team, it's trouble because he was not. They weren't getting away from him, and he could fly. Now he could jump up and put his nose on the rim if he wanted to.
I'm telling you.
You know, but he wasn't just going to drain threes or anything like that. He wasn't a big guy, but he could fly.
I'm telling you.
It's an interesting song choice. Man, why does this guy look so familiar?
This is LaMarcus Franklin. LaMarcus Franklin, he's graduated from here, quarterback of the 99 state champ team. He coached at Texas High for a couple years. He's just been around for a while. He spoke at Fields of Faith 2 years ago, I guess. Anyway.
My man walked and missed his dunk. Need to get on to him. Hey, he didn't. Go ahead and record this, man. This isn't pregame, it's halftime.
Yes.
And I should have hit
two
a.
freshmen.
Really?
Yes, and I'd be starting them too. So. Future is good.
He played football.
Yes.
Tailback?
We do a lot of touchdown passes. A lot of them.
So we went from My Girl to this song. It's like there's two different playlists.
Oh, yeah. Never a dull moment.
Man, I see Kevin Sutton everywhere I go. TXK Sports.
Stuff. Yeah. He's a hard-working dude.
Does he
And
work
does a
during the
really
day
good
and then
job.
come out and take pictures every night?
He's
When does he edit
seen
these
him in
things?
almost everything.
Hope you ain't edited them on the job. That was a joke, Kevin.
You take really good pictures. You don't have to edit them. See?
I'm going to use that. I know some people, it takes 3 weeks to edit. I'm going to say that to them.
Just do a good job on the front end.
Idabel pulls the three, a little long, coming off the rim. Liberty Eylau with the rebound.
They're going to try to put a little pressure on us, it seems like. You can go get ready if you need to. I know you got. Yeah.
Appreciate it, Coach. Good luck tonight, man.
I can see you sitting here. You go ahead. I appreciate you, Coach.
That's my second time meeting him. The first time I met him was during football season, but he's out here coaching these kids. I think you were here. Hey, and he was out here coaching.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, and I knew. That's why I asked him that question about being intense. He's been around quite a while.
Great hustle play by Sanders. Sanders' shot going a little long. Coach King run off too. There he is.
He came back.
Here I am.
Came back.
Right on time.
Coach Davis does a great job with those guys. He's doing a heck of a job with all of those guys.
He's a good guy.
I think Kayla Crabtree been watching the NBA too much with all his flopping.
She did some bouncing around there, didn't she? Down here, no, she got elbowed in the head.
Oh, did she? All right.
I don't think it was intentional. She might have helped sell it.
You met Billy Lavender yet, Coach?
Yes.
We were talking about how Billy, he's got gear from everybody. He really doesn't, but I tell everybody he does. Make him mad.
Yeah, you know, you're talking about this flopping in the NBA now. It goes back to the old argument of NBA now versus NBA in the 90s and all that kind of stuff. It goes back to the LeBron, Michael Jordan
I'm telling you right now,
argument.
there's no way Michael Jordan wins those championships if he's having to play against Golden State every year. There's just no way. You make any argument you want, I'll argue with you. Let's go. They're talking about these guys being tougher and they play in a different game. These are bigger athletes than they were back then.
There was some people taking some hard fouls there in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
There was not lack of physicality in the game at all.
You know, I hear this quite a bit now. These players don't get these calls like they should because of their size, so they have to play up these fouls to make it look worse than it actually is.
And I could see some of that.
A smaller guy like James Harden can go to the line as much as he wants to. LeBron wouldn't get a call half the time for the exact same foul.
I think most of the time it's impossible to compare these eras just because
Most definitely.
everything is so different
Yeah.
from that. The way the calls are different, who you're playing against, their
Like
size,
Kareem,
skill
don't
level.
take anything away from him, but he wasn't playing against Shaq every day.
Right. But at the end of the day, you've got
Well, and that's why, you know.
people who, some of them right now and some of them back then, you had the best athletes in the world at the time, and they were still that much better than them. And that's what it is.
Yeah, most definitely, you know, and that goes to almost every sport, you know, because you look at football and how records are being, you know, they still break records in football, even ones that you think, you know, but just the change in the game and different things, and it allows for that across the board. But like you said, Matt, it goes back to
Three-pointer.
being one of the better players against who you're playing against.
Yeah.
And that's obviously
I mean, you've got guys playing linebacker and defensive end now that are bigger than defensive linemen used to be.
Yeah.
And run faster than running backs used to run. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah, you know, now it's uncommon to see an offensive lineman under 6'7", 340 pounds in the NFL,
Yeah.
you know, and even in college.
Yeah.
Lady Leopards have come out a little bit flat this second half, Coach.
I think some of the best, in my opinion, professional basketball players, probably the top 10% are the best athletes in the world, in my opinion. But I think like the heavyweight champion of the world is probably a defensive end in the NFL who just didn't take up boxing. But I think the defensive ends right now in the NFL probably, you think they're the best athletes on the football field? With the just size, speed, all the intangibles.
I think that, I mean, you can make an argument for a lot of different positions as far as athletically. You know, there's so much that goes into being, you know, and a lot of teams will ask defensive ends to play different styles in their schemes and sometimes stand up like an outside linebacker and be a rush defensive end, and there's a lot of specialty going on. You know, they have pass rush D-line versus, you know, their run stop D-line in certain situations, you know, where they bring in obviously different packages and that kind of stuff. So you see those athletes across the board that are just elite athletes no matter what they do, you know.
Yeah, you look like Deontay Wilder. Like he can play another sport.
You put LeBron in any sport and he's going to be good at it.
Yeah.
You know, if he was playing professional soccer, he'd be a great professional soccer player just because he's a great athlete.
Yeah. Great dish there by Howard. I would like to see like a Julius Peppers. If he had took up boxing, what would that look like for somebody? I tell you what Klitschko wouldn't have done. He's been a world champion for 7 years in a row. I'm a boxing fan. Can't help it.
I don't know. Boxing is it's a different level. You know, you got to be able to take a punch. It takes a different kind of mindset to be a boxer.
What's that guy's name?
That's a way to say it. Because
what's that guy's name that played for the Cowboys? He's fighting in the MMA now. He got kicked out of the NFL.
Yeah, it's
Gregory.
Yeah. You know, he hadn't lost. He's been disqualified twice, but he hadn't lost in the ring. Of course, he's fighting in the MMA. But
it's hard to get DQ'd in MMA, I think, isn't it?
he's getting DQ'd for just dumb stuff like drinking Gatorade in his corner or something, which evidently you can't do. But he'll win the fight and then get disqualified. I could be wrong on that, but he was disqualified for something minor.
Idabel's come out with a little bit of pressure in the second half, and
that was a great pass right there by Tanner Robb.
Yeah.
Way to find the open lady. So, Matt, you looking for any reason to shut school down tomorrow?
Do what now?
You looking for any reason to shut school down tomorrow?
No.
What's the low temperature supposed to be? It's not even going to get below freezing, is it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 20s.
Yeah,
I think.
It's going to be cold.
Craig's not here to give us the weather update.
But it's not going to be that cold.
Mine's showing a low of 29. That's not near close enough.
Oh, you can find any reason to be off school. Wow.
It started snowing around lunchtime today, but
yeah, it did a little
still
bit.
Too warm.
We were in workouts and heading back from the weight room, and it was.
It always seems like the cold doesn't get here in time to catch the rain. Usually, that's how. And
now that you said it,
it's been a couple of years. I guess 16, 17, we had to be off for a couple of days because of snow, but I think that's the last time. Right after Mr. Thompson came here.
Hard foul. Tanner Robb there. Am I saying her name right, Tanner?
Tanner Robb. It's her third personal. She's got to stay out of trouble here.
Coach Watson doesn't look very happy with that foul right there. Talking to her. 2:16 left to go in the third. Hey, Kevin. You know what Matt Fry just told me? Matt Fry said, if you take a good picture, you don't have to edit.
He said, let's get the whole conversation. He said, how does he work all day and take all these pictures and have time to get them edited? I said, if you take good pictures in the first place, you don't got to do a bunch of editing. See, that's what I said.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to get in on fake news.
You're trying to.
It's all about how you phrase it, isn't it?
There you go. I'm a PR guy. Yeah, man.
Jump ball. Possession loss to Lady Leopards. Substitution for Lady Leopards. For the boys' game, get them out. Place number 10, Tampa Norris.
Just don't record anymore. Idabel's trap is full court press here.
I mean, you see, we've
They're
They've
fouling a lot,
outscored us
though.
4-3 here in the third quarter, and that's really been the main difference. Is they came out with some pressure, and it's giving the Lady Leopards a little bit of trouble. You know, the old saying goes, a press team doesn't like to be pressed, and so far tonight it seems to be frustrating us a little bit here during this third quarter.
What is good is we're in good shape on the team foul situation right now. They've got 18 fouls, and we've got 2 here in the second half, so that's good for us.
Makes both of them. 16 points on the night. Laya Howard. Great steal there. Oh, couldn't get it to fall.
Out of bounds. Lady Warrior basketball. Substitute for Lady Warriors number 34.
Texas Tech upsets number 1 Louisville.
Second time this year, number 1's gone down.
70-57.
57?
Yeah, 70-57. Third time this year.
Third time?
Third time. Number 1's gone down to an unranked team.
I knew when SFA beat Duke.
Man, I remember seeing that update on my phone and tuning into it thinking, there's no way. Somebody's made a mistake. Great finish by Idabel. 50 seconds left in the third, 41-22. Liberty Eylau. Idabel has turned up the pressure the second half. Oh. These referees must not know we have instant replay because that was definitely a foul.
You can tell by the sound there.
Yeah, Kayla's going to have to go home and ice her hand right there.
It's not what a basketball sounds like.
We ran into a ref the other night from one of the first games we did, and he said, man, I hate seeing y'all here. I said, why? He said, I blew a call, and evidently this stream made it to some private group with officials, and everybody was making fun of him. They screen recorded it out of it, and we're making fun of him. It was such a bad call. So, hey, man, we're going to keep you honest.
You couldn't pay me to ref high school basketball.
No.
It is.
I'm almost to the point you couldn't pay me to be a head coach. Nobody'd pay me to be a head coach. But I'd have to seriously consider not taking a head coaching job. You're talking about not being able to please everybody. That is one job.
You're never going to do that. I need DoorDash and Starbucks out here.
But I have seen some of the worst calls that I've ever seen in my life this football season. I've seen some bad ones. But I guess it's happened. There's a shortage of umpires right now, right? Referees.
Yeah, there is a shortage of referees. It's really, putting a strain on high schools especially, and making sure that, you just get sometimes you get some guys that aren't trained out there and don't have the experience on a Friday night and some big games. And
the main thing I'm seeing is the NFL rules being called in high school, like face guarding being called when these guys are a foot and a half away. Or a big one a few weeks ago was the Eylau rule, I guess, which is not a thing anymore, kind of. And I mean, nobody touches this kid, and they just, But the main ones I'm seeing a lot of is face guarding. I saw a lot of that this season.
Yeah, and obviously in high school, face guarding is still legal.
Yeah.
As long as you don't touch or impede them from making the catch, then you're in good shape.
Yeah.
But
I'll tell you one thing I learned: once they throw that flag, they're not going to say they were wrong.
No,
you're never going to win that battle. That's for sure.
Idabel's going to bring it up the court in the fourth quarter, 43-22, Liberty Eylau. Good rebound by Cooper. Going to dish it off to Howard. Howard will bring it up. Nice move, dish down to Meadows.
Shot.
Meadows with the finish. 10 points on the night.
It's a great job right there of using her footwork and staying in front, causing that turnover.
Big time finish by Howard.
That was a great finish right there at the rim.
18 points on the night for Howard. Chance to make it 19. Like Watson subbing everybody in. Excuse me, Coach Watson. Is that Chop over there? Is that him?
It's always fun. It makes for a great atmosphere when
yeah.
when fans are getting into it and being supportive of the teams. It's awesome to see. We got a great crowd here at home tonight.
Yeah, I was surprised when it came in. I just said, most of the games we go to, there might be 50 people there. Quite a few people here tonight.
Yeah, especially for the weather too.
Oh,
for
yeah.
the weather to be the way it is right now, and to have this many people out supporting our kids, that's awesome. Just shows how supportive our community is of what our student athletes do on a daily and weekly basis, and the work that they put in, and being here to support them on game nights is really special. Great footwork there again. Great job. No cheap fouls. That's going to be her fourth, I think.
Cameron Norris coming back in. Well, you're not even taking notes over here, and you know how many fouls people have.
Yeah, the last time you said there was 3.
Howard's coming to get a break. Great night tonight so far, 18 points. I like the Euro step. Kayla Crabtree's going to bring it up. Well, she is fast. Great pass, couldn't get it to go. Sanders going to the line for 2.
It was a great job finding the opening in the lane there, making a good pass.
Get either one to fall. Leopards coming away with the rebound. It is stolen. Idabel going to push it 3-on-1, and she finished. Oh, couldn't get it to fall. Idabel rebound. Strong foul on number 20. Ebony Rockamore. Sasha Richards for 2. Now joining us, about 6 minutes left to go in the fourth. 47-22 Liberty Eylau. Norris coming away with the rebound. I remember her from volleyball, man. She had some hops. Norris going to pull the three. Coming up short. Three-pointer up. Going to be long. Tanner going to take it down. Jump shot. Couldn't get it to go. Idabel rebounded, dishes it out. They're going to push it. 3-on-2, 4-on-2. Idabel with the finish.
Picked up another one there in the lane. It's going back to the line here.
Well, the fouls have picked up the second half. I think fatigue setting in. Following this game, we'll have the Liberty Eylau boys versus the Idabel team. Sanders with 3 points on the night. Great rebound by Sanders. Tanner's going to bring it up. Pass it down low. Couldn't quite keep her hands on it. Coach Watson's going with a mass sub here. Howard's coming back in.
Out of bounds. Lady basketball.
Oh, nice crossover. Idabel's going to make a run. They need to go. Liberty Eylau ball. Great hustle by Idabel right there. What are the kids doing tonight?
Probably doing some homework. You know, this is another night where
Hey, we're starting to do homework early.
the wife is holding down the fort and making sure the kids get their homework done and get to bed on time and ready to go to school in the morning.
– 12 points on the night for Meadows. Today's my little man's birthday. Yesterday was my wife's.
Man, congratulations. I know y'all are taking a big trip to Colorado here in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Much needed, man. It's really the only time of year we can go. Kind of during Christmas. Wife keeps telling everybody we're going skiing. I don't know about all that. But I'll go play in the snow, I guess.
You got to show your athleticism on the slopes.
No. I'm trying to get injured. Great rebound by Webster.
Flag shooting 2, play numbers number 0, Brianna Webster.
Made it. Man, look at the spin she puts on this ball right here. 2 points on the night. A little long.
Oh, she was real close to saving that one.
I had to have a beverage.
What's up with the beverage food policy? I wanted some popcorn to watch some basketball. Evidently, they weren't having it.
Well, if you'll clean it up, then we'll be good, right?
Oh, you ain't got to worry about me. I'm going to eat it all.
We've tried this. This gym was built in 03 and it still looks brand new.
Nice. Popcorn on the ground ain't going to hurt nothing. Give us some character.
That's why. Most of that honestly has to do with on the visitor side, those bleachers are over a court.
Over what? Court?
Over that court.
Over that court.
And so if you had drinks or anything spilled on there, you would ruin that wood in a hurry.
Well, it's not helping with concession sales.
It's a great window to overlook and see the game. And
Plenty of
I can't
places
take my
down there.
microphone over there, though. But it does have a nice window over there. Two minutes left to go. Over to Eylau with the rebound. Howard with the three, couldn't get it to go.
oh, good jump ball there.
Well, there's been a lot of jump balls.
I may just ask Jacob if she can come take
I can tell you what I have learned this basketball season, not a single basketball game starts on time.
Only the first one.
Yeah. If you
Only
come,
the first one of the
if
night.
you come cover freshman girls, it'll start on time at 4 every
I
time.
start showing them more love.
Again, it'll start on time as long as we can get referees here.
And not go to overtime in a JV boys game.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Great shot.
Good finish by Meadows. 14
Great
on the
pass,
night.
Great shot right there.
Great dish by Howard. Y'all have a really good PA guy here. Might have to recruit him over.
Yeah,
He,
Coach Gurley does a great job for us.
He does it for A&M
Really?
out there.
Well, I ain't going to be able to steal him from over there. Man, what a nice move. 20 points on the night. Woo. Oh, man, I thought she was going to get that one. 48 seconds left, 55-25. Liberty Eyelau running away with this one. But we will let Idabel go to the line for two. Following this game, we will end this feed. We will come right back with the Liberty Eylau boys versus Idabel. I think our MVP of the night is going to be Elijah Howard. 20 points and a very nice Euro step. I have a feeling it's going to be a top play come tomorrow.
Yeah, she's really made it go.
Kayla Crabtree, 4 points on the night. I've been really impressed with Tanner Robb, the way she's playing, getting rebounds, hustling.
Yeah, she's active on both sides of the floor, both on offense and defense. She does a great job. Plays extremely hard.
Ten seconds left. 57-25. Lyle Howard, 20 points on the night. She'll get our MVP for the night. Meadows with 14. Tanner Robb, 5. Kaylee Crabtree, 4. Tamara Norris with 4. Brianna Webster with 2. Saw a lot of hustle out of this team. Coach told us they were going to play fast, and I believe her now. 57-25, Liberty Eylau girls dominate. Leah Howard with the MVP of the night. We'll finish this feed. We'll start a new one with the boys. Liberty Eylau boys versus Idabel.